Hi, everyone. Welcome to the WatersWorks podcast. I'm John K. Waters, editor-in-chief in the Converge 360 group of 1105 Media. This is the audio version of my June 30th post, Java's Microservices Toolkit Gets a Quiet but Crucial Upgrade. It was written by me, a carbon-based life form, and given voice by Wondercraft, an AI-powered audio platform designed for creating podcasts, audio ads, and other audio content directly from text. Okay, here goes. The MicroProfile Working Group, the open forum that optimizes enterprise Java for a microservice architecture, just released their latest iteration, MicroProfile 7.1. After 10 months of development, they've refined two critical pieces of the Java microservices puzzle: telemetry and open API handling. Here's the thing about enterprise Java: it's not sexy, but it's everywhere. Those banking apps processing your mortgage, that logistics software tracking your Amazon package, chances are there's Java humming away in the background, and increasingly, it's built on microservices architecture. MicroProfile is the connective tissue that makes it all work. I think of MicroProfile as the Swiss Army knife for Java microservices. Its collection of APIs handles the mundane but essential tasks: configuration management, fault tolerance, health monitoring, JWT authentication, and observability. The stuff that every enterprise application needs, but nobody wants to build from scratch. The telemetry update, MicroProfile Telemetry 2.1, tackles the kind of problems that make developers' lives miserable at 3 a.m. It now supports Java 23 because someone's always pushing the bleeding edge, and it's fixed those maddening inconsistencies in thread count metrics. You know, the kind of bug that makes you question your sanity during debugging sessions. This telemetry spec is relatively new to the MicroProfile family, arriving in early 2023 as part of a broader industry shift toward observability. It's built on open telemetry standards, the de facto protocol for tracking what's happening inside distributed systems. When your microservice is having a bad day, this is what tells you why. The Open API update, 4.1, is more subtle but equally important. It adds a JSON schema dialect method and some documentation polish. Not revolutionary, but it's the kind of incremental improvement that compounds over time. This spec has been around since 2018, automatically generating API documentation from Jakarta REST applications, turning what used to be a manual slog into something that just happens. To get MicroProfile 7.1 certified, implementations must pass compatibility tests across 7 specifications, plus work with Jakarta EE10 core profile. It requires Java SE 11 or higher, practically vintage by today's standards, but that's enterprise software for you. IBM's Open Liberty 25.0.0.7 beta is already in the game. The MicroProfile origin story reads like a classic tale of industry collaboration. It started at Red Hat's DevNation conference in 2016, when several vendors decided to stop reinventing the microservices wheel. The first version was elegantly minimal, just 3 specifications for dependency injection, JSON processing, and REST services. Everything you needed, nothing you didn't. The working group behind it is a who's who of enterprise Java, IBM, Red Hat, Payara, Oracle, Microsoft, and others. They've been steadily evolving the platform while maintaining backward compatibility, the holy grail of enterprise software development. What makes MicroProfile interesting isn't just what it does, but how it does it. In an era of rapid technological change, it represents a different philosophy: measured evolution over revolutionary disruption. Each release builds on the last, adding capabilities without breaking existing code. It's the antithesis of the move fast and break things mentality. MicroProfile 7.1 continues this tradition. Incremental improvements that keep pace with the broader Java ecosystem while maintaining the stability that enterprise customers demand. It's not going to generate headlines, but it's exactly the kind of steady progress that keeps the digital infrastructure humming. In a world obsessed with the next big thing, sometimes the most important work happens in the quiet spaces between the hype cycles. And that's it for this episode of the WatersWorks podcast. Be sure to check out the blog on application development trends as well as the other developer-focused reporting on one of the world's longest-running tech trade publications. Thanks, everyone, and have a great day.